Hey Freedom Family, if you'd like to see how I create this curly look, please stay tuned. Alright, so to achieve this look, there's going to be a few things that you need. A dome cap, needle and thread, wig head or mannequin head, T-pins, and clips. I also have a wig stand where I can be able to place everything on, but that's optional. So right now what I'm doing is sizing up my tracks to the back of the dome cap to see exactly where I want my tracks to lay and exactly how I want it to go. A tip that you can use is you can take a white eyeliner or a marker or anything, and you can just draw lines across the dome cap to see exactly what you want. Okay, so now I know exactly where I want my tracks to be. I'm just gonna go ahead and take 2 T-pins and pin my very first weft to the back so I know exactly where to start sewing. So this is a personal preference. You can do it any way you choose. I prefer not to sew through my wefts. I go over and pull through. The only time I sew through is when I'm actually starting the row. So as I continue, I'm not cutting the wefts either. I do the flip over method. So each row, you're just flipping. We're just gonna flip. Just keep flipping. All right, so now we are about halfway through. So what I'm gonna do is I'm taking it's actually a highlight pencil, whatever, I don't use it. I'm taking that and I'm marking out my part. This takes a little while because I just want to make sure I'm getting the correct size part. You don't want it too big, you don't want it too small. Something I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, I did use a tape measure to measure the dome cap to my head, and also what I'm doing now is measuring the part to the part that I would usually put in my head, because I want to make sure this wig has no excuses. So here is where I actually cut the wefts. What I'm doing is I'm lining it up to the gold marks that I've made, and I'm sewing around that perimeter. After that, then I'm going to clip it and then fill in the parts behind it. I know y'all noticed that little piece on the side where I'm sewing. It's okay, don't come for me. I just clipped it off. But now I'm going through everything and I'm just filling in gaps with any extra hair that I have. All right now, so after filling in all the gaps, the top, the back, wherever I felt the need, she's all done. Look at her. What should I name her? All right, y'all, we're close to that final stretch. So I'm just taking it off so you guys can see what it looks like before I cut it. That's how it looks. Nice. I'm gonna just flip it. Yes, that's how it looks. So now we're gonna cut. So it may look like I'm cutting a little bit fast, but no. I cut in the middle, right? Cut in the middle, and then once that's cut and it's split open, I then work around it, slowly just cutting, because you have to be careful not to cut any of the thread, or else all your hard work it's just gone. So use sharper scissors than I did, because these scissors suck, but you know, I had to make them work with what I had. So yeah. Now I'm going to use the clips from the beauty supply store. They were $1, and just sew on the areas that I want to hold the wig. So now my hair is already braided and I have my 2 anchor braids. Everything's ready to go. So I'm just going to grab the wig. And you know, me personally, I prefer to spray the wig before I put it on with some water. You know, don't come for my bottle, okay? I prefer to spray it with some water before I put it on. And usually I have a cap to put over my head, but you know, your girl couldn't find it, so we gonna do what it do. So I just clip it. That's one clip. Use it fluffy, make sure it's around on the back, and then I clip it on the other end. And from here, we just adjust to our liking. That's all I'm doing. I'm just adjusting to my liking. If I want a hairpin, then you know, I get a hairpin. All right, now it's time to blend because this isn't cute, not at all. So I'm gonna grab my water bottle and I'm just gonna spray my leave out. The reason why I got this hair after doing so much research on it is because it matches my hair texture to a T. You'll see. So we're gonna spray, 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 get all that goodness wet in there. Oh, first of all, y'all saw that? So get all the wetness, the goodness in there. And then now we need to define some curls. So you definitely want to comb out your leave out. And then now I'm just parting it to my liking. I like a little bang type vibe, so I just part it that way. And now I'm going to use some Eco Styler gel. Now this is a new trick that I started to use because I've always used Cantu coconut curling cream or the Define and Shine custard, but gel has been really doing it to me because as my hair has been growing, certain things don't work the way I need it to work no more. So I use the gel, just smooth it through, do what I gotta do, and again, to my liking, you know what I mean? So it comes on a little bit white, as you can see, with all of the product and all of that stuff, but once it dries, y'all, it's gonna be good. All right, so just to add that final little razzle dazzle, I'm gonna take my water bottle again and just spray everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, gel, everything is in there, but spray everywhere just to get it nice and soft and good. Hey everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that video of me making this beautiful U-part wig, and this is the final look. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed.